G'day, it's Matt from Marker66 here. Today we're going to be doing a Middle Eastern dish, lamb shawarma. This is a great dish if you like Middle Eastern cuisine because it uses some very classic Middle Eastern spices and ones that are pretty common, so you likely either have them in your cupboard at home, or if not, they're readily available at the supermarket. What I've got here today is a butterflied and deboned leg of lamb. You can also use lamb shoulder if you choose to do so, but I've got a leg of lamb here today. This one's quite a small one, but it'll still work just fine. The first thing we need to do is make up a paste. It's a really simple paste to make. I've got a little bit of lemon juice here, some olive oil, some crushed garlic, and some spices. And what I'll do is I'll list the ingredients below so that you can see. The only ingredient that I will make comment on is the cayenne pepper. If anyone's ever cooked with cayenne pepper before, you'll know that it doesn't take a whole lot for you to feel the effects of that. Today I've put half a teaspoon in. If you don't like spice, then you can leave it right out, or if you like a bit more spice, you can put a bit more in. So we just stir that up till we've got a nice paste there. Okay, so we've got our paste made up and we're happy with the consistency there, so all we're going to do is just brush it onto our meat. Okay, so we've got our lamb all covered in our paste now, so I'm just going to put a bit of glad wrap over the top and find a space in the fridge for it, and then we're going to go out and get the barbecue ready. So this has been in the fridge for a bit over an hour now, and what I've done is I've just put a little bit of water in the bottom, about a cup, and that's just to combine with the meat juices and keep a bit of moisture in there while we're cooking it. So you'll see I've got it in a foil tray here. What I'm going to do, okay, we've got our full tray nicely wrapped in tin foil. We've got our BBQ here sitting at 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to go ahead and put this on. Okay, tonight we're going to serve the lamb in wraps. So while it's on the barbecue cooking at the moment, we're going to whip up some flatbreads. Really super simple recipe. I've just basically got some milk and a little bit of melted butter, and I'm going to add some flour and salt to it. I'll put the quantities for the ingredients in the comments below. And we're just going to stir it up or knead it up until we've got a nice dough. Okay, so we've kneaded our homemade dough up here, and we're just going to put it in the bowl, throw a bit of glad wrap on top and let it sit for half an hour. We've taken our flatbread dough and I've just broken it up into individual portions and rolled them out into individual flatbreads. I'm going to chuck them on this Weber hot plate here. Okay, now that we've turned that, I'm going to just put a nice little bit of garlic butter on there, just for a bit of extra flavour. Beautiful. So we've done our flatbreads, and I can tell you they taste really great. The other thing that we've done while the lamb's on the barbecue is whip up a bit of a mint yogurt, some natural yogurt, some fresh mint, courtesy of Mum's Garden, a little bit of lemon juice and some salt, and we'll chuck those on the wraps as well. So we've just pulled the lamb off the barbecue and we're just going to have a quick look at it. It's been on for about 2 hours now. You can see it's got a lot of meat juice there. It smells amazing. And it's quite tender. Still needs a bit more, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take it out of the foil tray, we're going to put it back on the barbecue. We're just going to let it crust up a little bit. So we've just taken the lamb off the barbecue, and this paste is set really well on it. There's a bit of crust on it, which is really nice. So let's slice it up. And these are going to go into wraps, so we don't need to be too precious about it, but it smells wonderful. So this lamb's really nice. It's got a really nice hard crust around the outside, really nice texture, but it's also quite tender in the middle. So let's make up a little wrap. Put a bit of our nice mint yogurt here. Got some nice chopped up cabbage or carrot. Some tomato and of course a little bit of onion. Beautiful. Yeah, so tasty. So there we go, that's our lamb shawarma. It's a great dish if you're looking for something a little bit different to do with lamb. It's relatively cheap and really easy to make. Remember, if you don't like lamb or you don't have any lamb in the fridge, you can always substitute it with beef as well. Hope you enjoyed today's video and we'll see you next time.